Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you some of the products that I've finished up in the last, I'd say maybe two and a half months since I did my last previous empties video. I have a lot of stuff in front of me, so I am going to make this one as quickly as I can. And I'm just going to let you guys know if I would repurchase, thoughts about the product, whether I loved it, or if it's something that you should just say no to when you see it in the stores and you think maybe I should buy that. So I'm going to start off with the larger items just that I can get through quickly. The first thing I have here is the Apogee Keratin 2-Minute Reconstructor. This is a keratin treatment that I was using for my hair. You guys can tell I'm going lighter gradually, and I'm always putting more bleach in my hair, so I want to make sure I'm putting the protein back into it, and that was something that I did really enjoy. I got mine at Sally Beauty, and I would definitely repurchase that. I have the Pantene Pro V 3-Minute Miracle Moisture Renewal Deep Conditioner, Miracle Conditioning for Extra Dry Hair. Longest name ever. This, to be honest, was just okay. It's not something that I would repurchase. It was actually given to me by a friend who didn't like it, and I didn't not like it. I used it until it was gone, but it really didn't do much for me. This product, however, has the same name. This is 3-Minute Miracle Mask by Aussie, and this is something that is actually in my shower at all times. It is a drugstore deal. You can get it at Shoppers on sale for like $3.99. It's super unaffordable. It's super inexpensive, and it really does work. It makes my hair feel better and a lot more soft than a lot of the high-end products that I've tried before. So I will definitely continue to repurchase that. Another thing that I love, this is from the brand One and Only. It's the Argan Oil Restorative Mask. This is something that was recommended to me by my hairdresser. And again, I love hair masks. I'm always trying to find the best hair mask and trying to make my hair have as much moisture and find the perfect balance between moisture and protein. And this was something that I really did love. It was very, very, very thick, but it didn't weigh my hair down, which is big for me because my hair is so fine. So if I use a mask that leaves too much residue on my skin, it just seems to weigh it down, and that one did not. I have the Dessange CC Brass Color Correcting Cream. This is a product that I love. I've been through several of these. Unfortunately, it has been discontinued from Shoppers Drug Mart, so I have 2 backups left, and then I will be on the hunt for another one. As you guys can see, it's a very, very dark purple color, and it really helps if you have any sort of brassiness. People that have hair color similar to mine, or even if you're blonde, you know that if you don't treat it frequently, sometimes you can get a brassy feel, and nobody wants that in their blonde hair. So that one was pretty inexpensive as well. I think it was $14.99 regular. And when they went to discontinue it, I ended up getting quite a bit off of it. I think they went down to like $6.99 or something. So I will definitely continue to use those until they're gone. I have the Nexxus Emergencee Shampoo. This is the Marine Collagen Concentrated Protein Formula. Another thing that I really like, I actually just bought a duo pack of, I don't know if it's the Emergencee or the Humectress, but it was a duo pack of the shampoo conditioner. And I haven't used a Nexxus product that I haven't been satisfied yet, so I think that they're a pretty solid brand. Last thing I have for hair for the video is the Got to Be Rockin' It Forever Style Stay Encore Fresh Dry Shampoo. And this is something, again, that you can get at the drugstore, very inexpensive. It does the job. For me, I'm starting to learn that dry shampoos really come down to scent for me. If I don't like the scent of it, it's not something that I'm going to want to use, because when I use dry shampoo, I use dry shampoo. So this one, I could really go to town, and the scent kind of dissipated. It didn't last for very long, which I personally like. I don't like anything that's too heavily fragranced, so that was a win for me. The Soft Soap Luminous Oils, Macadamia Oil, and Peony Body Wash. This is just a basic item as well that I picked up at Shoppers. I have nothing bad to say about it. Would I use it again? Yes. Will I rebuy that scent again? Maybe, but I usually like to go between a couple of different ones. 2 more body products here as well that were quite basic. This was the Aven Cold Cream Ultra Rich Cleansing Gel for dry to very dry sensitive skin. That was definitely made for me. I used it, loved it. I have no complaints. I don't know if it's something that I would rush out and buy again because it is a pricier product. And the same with this one. This is the Aderma Exomega Emollient Cleansing Oil for face and body. This I also loved as well. It was really nice to shave with as well because it did have an oil texture to it. But again, I think it's around like $20 to buy in stores. So I don't know if I'd shell out that amount of money to repurchase them. For body products, I only have two. I have my Veet in-shower hair removal cream. This is something that I've talked about before on my channel. I use this product on my arms, and I probably do it maybe once every 2 months maybe. And I absolutely love it. It's a super easy product to put on. You put it on, you leave it on for a few minutes, you jump in the shower, you rinse it off, and you're done. I am very careful when I use products like that. If I have any broken skin or if I have any sort of eczema showing, I won't use it when that is happening, just because that kind of a product obviously can be a little bit harsh on more sensitive skin types. But for the most part, I've never had an issue with it. Then we have the Cliniderm Nutri Comfort Soothing Body Balm. This is a product that I've talked about as well before on my channel. I absolutely love this body cream. So it is quite thick and it is very heavy, but at the same time you can put this on and then you can throw on a pair of leggings and get out the door. It's not something that's going to make you feel overly tacky or very sticky, and for that reason alone, I totally recommend buying that. It is a product that goes on sale from time to time in the drugstore, so if you see it, definitely pick that one up. Skincare I think I'll go into next, because I do have quite a bit of skincare that I finished up in the recent months. The first thing is one of these single-use ultra microfiber sheets from Too Cool for School. This is the egg cream mask, and this is one of my favorite sheet masks I have ever used. So first of all, I found it really different in that it adhered to my skin so well. You literally put it on and it like sucks to your face like a vacuum. So it wasn't something that you needed to put on and kind of lay on the couch and pray to God that nothing moves so your mask comes off. It says hypoallergenic microfiber sheet mask infused with egg white and egg yolk extracts to help clarify, nourish, and moisturize skin. Obviously, if you have an allergy to eggs, you're going to want to avoid this. But for me, it was so hydrating. And I remember literally opening up the sheet and trying to get as much of the serum out of it as I could. And I took it down the neck. It was just amazing. I will definitely be repurchasing that. I'll get through the things here that you guys know to expect in my empties video. One is the Lise Watier Sun Smart Sunscreen. This is the SPF 30. I have already repurchased. I use this every single day underneath of my makeup to give me the sun protection, even in the winter. It feels amazing. It has a very similar texture to that of a primer, so it gives you that really silky silicone feeling. Absolutely love this product, and I will continue to repurchase over and over. Bioderma, you guys know I love Bioderma. It's my favorite cleansing water. I've tried so many of them, and this one is still my favorite. This is just a little small travel bottle, and it will be something that will always be on my vanity no matter what. Last thing I have is actually one of my Clarisonic brush heads. So this one is nasty. So this one you can see it's all black and gray. The reason that it looks like that, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen for Halloween this year I was a pop art zombie. So getting home after a few cocktails very late at night, trying to get all of that makeup off before you went to bed, I had to break out the Clarisonic. So I knew it was going to destroy my brush head. It was near the end of its life anyway, so I figured I'm just going to use it and get all of this off. And I'm proud to say I got every inch of that makeup off of me before I went to bed, so that was a personal win for me as well. The Clarins UV Plus Sunscreen Multi-Protection Tint in the shade Light. This is my UV 40, it's called by Clarins. It's in a little fluid shaker bottle. This is one of my absolute favorite sunscreen products to use. So this would replace my foundation on an everyday basis. It does give me really nice coverage. It's very fluid and it's very liquidy. I do have another one that I'm currently using, but the reason I got rid of this one is because the expiry date was faded, and I know I've had this for quite some time. So I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't using something that was old and the sunscreen is still good in the one that I have. CoverGirl Clean Makeup Wipes. These, honestly, I would never put these on my skin just because I can't stand the way they smell. I use these on my vanity. If I was doing swatches or anything like that, I would use it to remove the makeup that was on my arms, and I've never actually used those ones on my face. I would not recommend them just because they don't feel nice. They're just not a very good quality wipe in my opinion. This is a product that I've used before, and I finished another one up and I love it. It's the Elizabeth Arden Visible Difference Optimizing Skin Serum. And this is one of those products that I used and it didn't irritate my skin, which is the biggest thing for me. But I did notice a difference in my skin when I was using it. It felt softer, it just looked a lot better. I recently had a small travel sample that I took with me when I was traveling, and I used it and I remember how much I loved it. So I pulled out the full size one. and I use this one up. I love how the packaging twists up this way and then twists back down, so there's no air getting into the product. And if you're someone that's just starting out with skincare and you're not really sure what you want, that would be a great serum to go for, just because it's not super heavy in anti-aging benefits. It's not something that's going to necessarily firm your skin. But if you're just getting into skincare and you want to give your skin a little bit of a boost, that one is a wonderful product. I have two little products from Tarte. These are the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Deep Dive Cleansing Gel and the Marine Boosting Mist. These both came in a little sample trial pack that I was gifted earlier this year, and I loved both of them. Would I pay the full price for both? Probably not. I've used products, my cleansers are pretty interchangeable. I wasn't super fussy about it, and the setting spray was nice, but again, it's just not something that I would pay full price for. I did happen to get another one in a little Sephora set that I picked up on the 20% off sale. So I do have another one that I am using, but I can't see myself running out to buy the full size anytime soon. Let's just take a minute in this video to talk about Kiehl's. So if you guys follow me at all, you know that I'm having an absolute love affair right now with Kiehl's. And this product in particular, the Midnight Recovery Concentrate, that's what I'm going to talk about first. So when I started using Kiehl's, number one, my skin didn't react, which is amazing. Number two, this product in particular showed me such a difference in my skin. I did repurchase this. I got the bigger size bottle online. And the good thing about Kiehl's is they do a lot of online sales. So for me, it was not that I felt pressured to buy it, but I felt better about buying it because I was getting a great deal. They did free shipping, and they got they gave you 4 deluxe size samples. And now that I'm on their email list, I get emails all the time, and turns out they do things like that quite frequently. So I'm really happy that I picked that one up. This is something that will now be in my skincare routine for the foreseeable future. I can never really see myself going away from that. I also tried the Daily Reviving Concentrate. This was more of a daytime one that you were meant to put on. I loved this one when I was using it, but I haven't loved it enough to go out and repurchase the full size. Something I have purchased the full size of is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Toner. This was a very generous sample that was given to me, and it was enough to make me completely fall in love with the product. Until this product here, I haven't really been crazy about toners. I haven't really felt the need to use one. My skin is very dry and sensitive, and I feel like toners usually are more geared toward people with oilier skin types just because they get that astringent benefit from it. I don't really need that in my skin, but this one is so good. So it's thicker than your average toner. All I used to do was just open the bottle, shake a little bit out like this, and apply it with my hands. I wouldn't use a cotton pad, so there was absolutely no waste of product. And I will definitely be keeping on to this little bottle just for when I travel. I'll be able to fill it with my big one. The Kiehl's Nightly Refining Micro Peel Concentrate. So this was one of the deluxe size samples that I got when I ordered online. And it is very tiny, but I was able to get visible results on my skin with just this little sample. So this is probably going to be the next thing that I buy from Kiehl's that is full size. It's meant to work on your skin the same as glycolic acid. So it helps with cell turnover, it helps with pore size. Everything that glycolic acid is going to do for you, that product is going to do for you as well. But it's actually made with quinoa. So for me, Neostrata is a company that's very well known for their glycolic products. I just can't do it. My skin freaks out if I put glycolic acid on it. But that one, it really accepted it well. When I woke up in the morning, my skin would feel very fresh, very smooth. And the only thing to remember with products like this is that you have to be good with your SPF because it is going to make you a little bit more photosensitive to the sun. So you're going to want to make sure that you layer an SPF with that when you're using it 100%. So I have 4 different mascaras to talk to you guys about, and there's some doozies in here. So I'm going to start with Hypnose because I've talked about this over and over on my channel. Lancome Hypnose is by far my favorite mascara of all time. It gives me length, it gives me volume, it gives me definition. It does not flake or smudge ever on me, and there's really nothing more I could ask from a mascara than what Lancome Hypnose gives me. The new one from Lancome, which is the Grandiose Extreme, this one was okay, but again, I would not repurchase this over my original Hypnose. I do like the fact that it has this bent wand. I do find that it makes it easier to get into the inner corners when you're doing your makeup, but I just find that this clumps a little bit more on me than the original Hypnose does. and I wouldn't buy it again. I would still stick with my original Hypnos. This one here is the Clarins Mascara Super Volume. So this is one that I actually did a first impressions video on. Super impressed with the formula. It was definitely something that I could do 2 coats of, and then I just had to put it down before everything went to hell. When I first started wearing this, it would not flake on me, it would not smudge on me, but I don't even think I've hit the 3 mark point with this yet, the 3-month mark, and it's already starting to smudge quite badly when I wear it. So I wouldn't recommend this one. I would still go for the Lancome over the Clarins, just because the Lancome ones, I've had some of them for like 4.5 months, and they never ever smudge. The formula never changes. It's just amazing. This, if I was going to do a worst products of 2016, this and the next mascara I'm going to talk about are probably going to be in that video. So the Maybelline Colossal Spider Effect Mascara. I should have known better, because if you look at the advertisement for this mascara, who wants their eyelashes to look like that? So this is what the wand looks like. I'll see how close I can get up here for you guys. It's very, very spiky, and then you have this flat side that's just kind of loaded up with product. So what they want you to do with this mascara is apply it normally like you would any mascara, and then turn the brush this way and tease your eyelashes like this. I just tried to apply it like a regular mascara, because I thought, how amazing would that be if people are avoiding this because of the advertisement, but the mascara in it is phenomenal. And it is not. So save your money on this one. Do not pick this mascara up. It is so bad. This one is not much better. So this is a product that I got in my Scouted at Sephora set that I bought during the 20% off sale. It's the Milk Makeup Ubame mascara. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You guys can probably correct me if I'm saying that wrong. But the wand, as soon as I pulled this mascara out, I thought I got a defective one, because it is so dry and chalky. The wand is like 3 giant balls, which is not ideal for me, because I feel like I can't get every single lash on it. And the fact that the formula is so dry, you really have to wiggle and get in there and do a lot of work to load your lashes up. And then about 10 minutes after putting this on, this mascara will be everywhere. And I mean like down here, up here, like everywhere that your mascara could possibly go, this is going to go there. So I highly do not recommend this one. My last product is a second one of my Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 3. This is by Benefit Cosmetics. This is by far my favorite brow pencil that I have ever used. I've talked about it a lot on my channel, so I won't stay here for too long, but I find that this one really allows me to go in and do little brush strokes, but it doesn't take my eyebrow hairs out, because the Anastasia Brow Wiz, every single time I use that pencil, I have 3 to 4 brow hairs on my pencil. Like it's so hard in texture that it just completely removes the hair when you use it. I don't know if I'm the only one that ever got that opinion from it, but it's just not something that works for me. This one still has a great amount of creaminess to it, but it's still nice and thick and waxy, so it's gonna last on your eyebrow. It's not something that you're gonna rub and you're gonna completely rub it off. Currently I'm using the Benefit Ka-Brow. This is what's on my vanity right now to use. But this one here, if you're looking for a skinny brow pencil, this one is by far my favorite. So that's it for all of my empties, you guys. I hope you guys are following me along on Instagram. It's @GirlMetBlush. So every day in December, I'm posting a different product, why it's my favorite, why I love it so much. So that's going to be it for this video. I will talk to you guys in my next one, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.